Welcome everybody. It's been a while since we've had a video, a few days. I apologize for that. I have been sick, but we are now ready to continue with our projects. What are we going to do today? I have no idea. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to try to outline a base design for our outer walls, because you've seen where we put these pillars kind of hanging off these platforms. We have our existing wall for the lower areas, and of course, in some cases, obviously it comes up. But we need to decide where the outer wall is going to be and then put that together. So I have some blocks. We'll start with some cobble and see what we can do. So what I'm thinking is that there's going to be two things to consider. So one, these pillars are going to have some buttresses that come outside and come out here that'll go up really high. So we need to be aware of that. Two, on the bottom floor here, we can technically build the wall up right at this level and have our windows and everything else right here. And that'll allow us to just fill in this area under here, but we can have, this area up here walkable, and of course our walkways up above on the pillars. So if we're looking at the base of our wall, we're going to want to look at a line along here. Now, some of our build obviously goes down like this to where we're going to have a lower area, and I'm not going to have a whole lot of decoration on it. It's not going to be cobble. So we're just using the cobble layer here as an indicator of this is the inside of the wall that matches up with that right there. And then on the outside of it, we're going to have, whatever our design is going to be. So I figured that what I'll do is at this level right here, this original top level, we're going to have some cracked basalt going along the edge as kind of our initial base wall area. I'll have to move those torches. Okay. Oops, we don't need to come this far. Yeah, because we're going to go that way. All right, there. And so on the outside of this, we're going to have a little bit of design here and there. So wherever there is a pillar, remember we're going to have a, I already forgot what I just called it a moment ago, but we're going to have an arch coming out, supporting, and a little base area out here. And we need to decide how far that's going to be, how big it's going to be, and everything. But we're also going to have kind of a little bit of an out here to show that. So let's mark that. Here's the center. Let's come out. If we were to go 5, we don't have to go the entire width because we can actually start windows in this area on both sides. So we'll go out 5. And I'm going to be picky. I'm trying to save resources. So we're just going to collect those and put some cobble there to fill it in. All right, and then coming out from this, we're going to have a pillar out here somewhere. And let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We don't want to go that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be right here. Let's put it right here. Right? That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 5. All right. And it's going to be of not a huge size, but for right now, we're just going to put a 3x3 to indicate that this is where the support arch pillar is going to be. And that'll help us determine if we need to move trees. We may not need to move this. We may just need to cut through it and have it like it's grown right into the pillar, things like that. But this will give us the outline. All right. Now coming up from this, we just have to decide what our design is going to be. And I added some different blocks, and obviously we're going to have to decide what we actually want to do. But I am thinking that since this is where a pillar is, we're going to have a first little, do we want to, yeah, we're just going to do this with regular stairs. So that gives us a little out portion. And then we will put a block there, there. We can fill that in. And I'm thinking, and I'm not sure about this. Let's see. We may change this. Let's take a look. It's okay, but I might change this to this. Seeds, you are not in luck today, Seeds. Which means we'll need to change that. That at least gives it some texture, right? To where it comes in. Let's take a look. Whoops. Destroyed the stairway. We don't want to do that. Come back here. Because at some point, we don't need a whole lot of design here because this is going to go up, I don't know, 10, 20 blocks. And then there's going to be, see, an arch sticking out of the wall. So it's not like we need to have really cool or intricate design in this section right here. Same thing here. We want to make it to where there's a good design. And so what I'm thinking, which will be very handy, where's our cobble again? Come here, cobble. Torches are handier than seeds. All right, we need a little bit of a backing here. There we go. Because what I'm thinking, and this might be a neat design, is that on the edge we'll have stone going up. Did I miscalculate this? No, we're fine. It has to be here. I'm just placing it in the wrong place. All right. So on the edge right here, we'll just go up like that. We can move this. Yeah. And then in the back, eeny, miny, mo. We're going to keep it all. Because here's what I'm thinking. We do this, and then we take, I think we just want these, and we go 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh darn, we're odd, not even here. Let's recalculate. We do that, then we can continue like that, and we'll go one more here, here, temporary blocks, so we can reach because we're so short, and that. And this is, yeah, this is the bottom of the floor, so this is going to be the outside of our wall. All right, let's take a look. See? Now, that's not super complicated, but you have to remember in a lot of the area, you wouldn't even see this. This is really going to be in the areas where the ground is lower than the floor there. But that creates a nice contrast. We've got this with big stained glass windows that are going to go up above it with a couple supports. And then we've got this over here, which is going to connect into our arch. I think that'll be okay. And then for the lower portion down here, where we've got this like going this direction, we can, we want to make it simple, but I'm thinking something like this, but we do it down here and it just comes out one more. But we'll figure that out later. For now, what we're going to do is create a support that we can build off down here to the edge for this section. Oh, a tree is in the way. You can see how this will help us map out where we need to chop down trees and stuff. Like these here, obviously, are going to be in the way. I should have brought other tools so we can chop through them faster. All good. Okay, and we'll just come out to the edge here. All right, so if we were to finish this out, yep. So in the middle of each of these, we're going to have we're going to have a support that encompasses center block is going to be 3. Then here, this is going to go out. Where's our center? Our center block is here. 3. And we need to decide because there's no more pillars. We'll have to, be the edge of the building out here. All right. So in the middle of, and I have to look because I forgot what we did. All right, so wherever we have those, there's going to be the extension. Yes, correct level, like that. Let's go ahead and put it here as well. Get rid of that. I gotta keep looking. In the middle, let me see, we've got blocks coming up. Does it extend? Yeah, it's all 5, so it's just the edge. But we have to we can do that because this is going to be that. And then how high do we want this? For now, let's take it to the same height as here. So we can do the same thing over here. And in fact, since we are building up, we need more of these. There. Okay. And very good. And then this. And this side. Okay, let's do the same thing over here. Okay, so come back down. And of course, we pushed the wrong button and fall off. Hey, where's the fun if we don't fall off at least once, right? Just want to do one little section here. Okay, we got those. So this is, of course, we're going to extend our floor out to here. we are going to need a smooth. Did I bring smooth? I did not. Let's go get it. Can we get up? There we go. Back to the center. To our chests. We want smooth. We'll take the cracked. Not that polished. Hello. I heard it. Good thing that chests don't explode when those guys are around. That would be a disaster. I'm just looking to see if we already have any. If not, we will make some. So we're going to come here. We're going to grab this, and we want this right here. Ended up with a tree somehow. There we go. All right. We got to go back up. Which side were we building on? That side. It's getting dark. We will have company in a moment. But maybe we can at least get partway. So yeah, we need to extend our floor out. So let's go ahead and put in a base for it so that we don't have to worry about falling down. All right, there we go. So this will continue a pattern out into these, a couple of crystals, calcite, that good stuff. But the base, or the bottom part of the wall, is going to be just like this, like that. And then all we have to do is determine where and how are we going to put our windows in. So I want either to encase the glass in smooth basalt. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So, okay, so we have to decide, do we want to, I think I want to divide the glass. I mean, this is down low. Too bad it's not odd, but we built our building wrong. So we could do this, or better yet, and let's go get some glass just to practice with. We will be putting in colored glass, but for the moment, we're just going to use this. And we need to decide if we're going to use that or not. And so we don't have to go all the way back down. Let's also, whoops, where is it? We want just the polished, is it? I think so. Let's grab some. All right. Slash back. Because what I'm thinking is, what if we did this? And then we just used that. Obviously, we're missing our floor. See, that would be okay. It gives the big blocks on the edges and that. So that would be all right, right? And part way up, we can put some design on the outside of it. Oops. Come over here. Just take a look. See how it sits above this? And then we've got our design. I think that's okay. All right. Cool. So what I'm going to do is continue working on this. There's no way I'll complete it today. I'm still not feeling the best, so this is probably going to be a shorter video, but I wanted to give you something. But I think this is a good start. We'll have to decide how we want to do our primary pillars that are going to support. We'll probably match it up a little bit and then create some sort of an arch. We'll figure it out. And down in these low sections, we're going to have to figure out how we want to do the lower wall. I'm thinking that I may come in and do this for the parts that stick out. And then for the part that's inside, I need to figure it out. But that would be okay too, right? Maybe? Maybe I need to edge it. And what I mean by that is like on the two ends, since this is the part that sticks out. And obviously we're only going to see this on the lower end. Yeah, that looks better. Oh, I forgot to put the do these up here to finish this section. Now another thing that I could do just to make it a little bit better, in fact, do that, and then use a polished blackstone slab. Yeah, that just gives it a little more character, right? So grab that, that, and a slab. Yeah, that's better. Gives it a little bit more character there. All right. Remove you, torch. Eventually we'll get rid of these torches. We've got to plant more berry bushes like these. Wow, this one's really going to town. Come here, berry bush. Oh, I have nowhere to hold you, but I can combine those. And then I can take you over here and go, you deserve to be here. Because we're going to light all this up with more moss and stuff. You can see that we've got down here, we've got little moss areas, we've got lichen. We really did work on this. We've got a cow, but we've got a long ways to go. And we got to put in more water features. We see we put in sea pickles down there. At night, this looks pretty cool. I do want to put in, especially in these sloped areas along the mountain, put actual streams of water that flow. So we'll work on that. And then plant more trees and mushrooms and stuff. Because I don't want gaps like this. I want it truly to be a glow forest, meaning it's a total roofed canopy. And no, I still don't have those trees. I thought but I put them in the chest. Anyways, cool. So yes, we need to figure this out. I don't want to use the cracked basalt. We may just use, I don't know, what about if we just use pure blackstone? I know, I just put this wall up and here I am. That would be okay, right? I mean, it's down low, really. We don't need anything super fancy. And it's only going to be in a couple sections where it's like this. The rest of it's all up high, like this. All right, cool. All right, everybody. Well, I want to say thank you. I know this was a shorter video, but I think we have an action plan. We're going to go put this in all the way around. We'll build it up to the height of the top of our current pillars. We'll put our floor in. And in the next video, we'll show you our progress. I can't stay on very long today because I still want to get rest and everything, but I wanted to get a video up there, tell you what was going on and everything. So much exciting stuff to do. So much to do. We need a build partner. Yes, we need someone to come help us build. Hey, cobble. We like cobble. And then we got to figure out what to do with all these open areas. If we have a trapdoor, we can crawl in the underbelly. By the way, all the torches are here, everything, not to prevent spawns, because obviously it's only one block, no spawns. But remember, we have these stairs right there acting as a designer. So at nighttime, light does come through the stairs. So it actually looks, kind of highlights all the stairs. All right. Well, anyways, enough of that. I could keep blabbering and blabbering. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today on this quick little build design decision-making process. Let me know what you think, and we shall see you later. Thank you.